Let's turn it around a little bit. One more try. I always like to have a little spare battery in there. Try again. Try again. Okay. Okay, he's way out there. Unfortunately, he's in the sun too. I've cut the throttle. Try to do a little slip here, which is go. Oh man, that's painful. Right into the sun. Let me get on this side of it. One more time. One more time. It's easier when there's actually a breeze, but I'll just go out there, cut the throttle. Try to bleed off some of this speed. It's got no flaps, so you know. Oh, there you go. That wasn't bad. That wasn't the best landing either. I try to gauge it where I try and make it where I land and the canopy stays on.
Oh, okay.
You know. So let's do a little check.
Neat.
Yep, survived. There you go.
Wow.
Front.
Yeah.
Yep. The elevator works. Rudder works. Throttle works. Yep.
That's
And
good.
cut the battery. No
That is
damage
pretty good.
underneath, other than what's
Oh,
already
okay.
there. Yep, it's all good.
Wow.
We'll go for another flight.
That is neat.
And then the timer resets here.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So you could configure these things in a million ways.
Yeah.
So I like her talking to me
Oh, okay.
to tell me what's going on. You know, and nowadays, Kevin, the fancier planes, the more expensive planes that you could get, they even have telemetry. They even tell you what the battery status is.
Oh, really?
And the electronic speed control and everything. It's gone. Like when I used to dream about having a RC plane, I'm kind of glad I held off until now, because the amount of technology has made it so easy for someone to like.
I mean, looking at your
learn.
controller, I mean,
Yeah,
you
this
probably
is
can
the,
do like
throttle
all the
cut.
different things like
Yeah,
landing
here.
gear and everything. I bet.
Oh yeah,
All the
yeah.
different.
Yeah, I chose this model because it has 8 channels,
Oh,
which
okay.
um,
That's a lot. Yeah.
the YouTube guys say you could expand, like other planes that have like landing gear
Yeah.
that comes out and everything. It can be bound to this transmitter.
Hmm.
So I decided I'm gonna invest up front and get this one, and then learn on these simpler models. And then as time goes
You
on,
can always use
Yeah.
this to expand.
yeah, you have this, and you already have the
Right.
charger, which you invest
Wow.
once, you know.
That is
Um,
neat.
Yeah, and then it just hooks right up.
That is
So
nice. It's light.
it is
It
light.
is light.
It is light.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I definitely fly with a lanyard, because this is your third hand
Oh, yeah, you're right.
when you need it. There's an ongoing argument about, do you really need the lanyard? I'm like, hell yes. I totally, because I can't grow a third hand. And I hear someone flying up there. Yep. So I'm always cognizant, because you could actually hit his altitude.
You can probably go up that high.
Yeah,
He's pretty
yeah.
low.
I was a bad guy once, and I saw a hawk flying up there. I'm like, I'm gonna go after you with my A10. And the hawk started like, it was crazy. We started dogfighting up there. It was
He's pretty
great.
low. He is pretty low.
Yeah, he is low. He is low, so you always have to give way. Yep. Whenever they come, manned aircraft always gets priority. So
It has to be east. Yeah, it's not
yeah, he's going towards yeah, Waukegan. He's not going towards maybe he's going towards Chicago Executive.
Oh, Milwaukee. Yeah.
Yeah, over there. And then here I always give the wiring a little curve to keep away from the rudder.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the rudder control right there. So see how it moves?
Yeah.
Moving the rudder.
You don't want that to bind up.
No, I don't want
Yeah.
that one to bind up. Even though I don't really use the rudder too often unless it's
Use more
super windy.
ailerons?
I use ailerons and elevator, but I will use the rudder for pointing the nose when it's
Okay.
windy.
Oh.
and I want a tighter turn.
Oh.
It's kind of cool, especially that area over there with the hill, with the baseball field and those trees. It's like a crazy vortex whirlpool thing going on over there. That when you fly over that, it almost wants to suck your airplane down, you know, which is kind of
You wouldn't
cool.
think so.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it looks like he went through his check. I'm gonna make sure things are good here. Throttle cut is now off. Yep, she's good to go. It's always scary moment here. There you go.
Wow.
Sort of like launching it off an aircraft carrier with a catapult. Which I don't think an A10 has ever done.
Did you see Top Gun Maverick?
Yes. Have you seen it?
Good. Yeah, that was
It was so awesome.
good.
Okay, so in honor of Top Gun, they have a new model coming out next month. It is the F-14 Tomcat with wings that can go backwards for more speed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, they already have the F-15 model, but they got the F-14 coming out. So here, see, let me fly it over those trees over there. I don't like trees, but yep, I keep my distance from that because definitely trees are trouble. There's all kinds of weird stuff that happens around trees, man. The wind just, the one that I flew into, the wind seemed like it just sucked me right into it.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And then luckily we were able to knock this thing down out of it.
Oh, yeah, it gets caught up.
Yeah, yeah. And it wiped out my front end and even the tail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this thing's been through everything. One day when it's no longer airworthy, I'll just put it up on my wall. But yeah, it could be flown slow. You know, that's about maybe 40% throttle right there, just to keep it moving forward and not stall. I could bring it down a little lower. Let me see.
Yeah, it's quiet. Like compared to the gas engine ones.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my old nitromethane truck, I had a Team Associated RC10 GT, and it's nitromethane. I wound up replacing it, Kevin, with electric, brushless motor and LiPo battery. My kid was driving it the other day. It's a red one, and she loves it. And I'm like, cool, because this is yours now. You know, and we love racing each other on the driveway with it. So she's kind of hooked now. You know, it's our playtime together. This has definitely become like our little thing to do together. Here, I'll dive us. Woo! There. Now I could shut off all safety modes out of this.
Safety mode.
Yeah, there's safety mode that limits like your bank angles and everything.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go several mistakes high, which is about there. I'm gonna shut it off, full speed, shut off, flips.
Oh, you can do. Oh, I see. Okay.
Now I'm gonna turn safety back on.
Safety wouldn't be able to do that.
No, on safe you can't do that. It limits you, which is real nice for a beginner, you know. So this whole time you're getting a feel for like the speed and what the wind does and everything. So it's really, I gotta say, it's to the point where it's beginner friendly. But the trainer planes that are out too are awesome. They definitely help. Bring it down, up again. See, it took a second to like get it up, but it definitely is the authority to get you the elevation you need. Just applying the throttle. I could see the clouds blowing from right to left. I can feel it now.
You can feel when you're flying it?
Yeah.
Feel it,
Yeah, you could feel it push the plane around. and you got to compensate for it, you know. And then you're always thinking like you're a boat in a river. What's the current doing? You know, it's kind of like maybe the best analogy you have is that you know, you're always that boat going against the river current. I'm gonna pick it up here. So. Bring it down. The radio also tells me when I go like below 20% throttle, which is nice. I don't have to look at the display, you know. Now the beeping's telling me I got about 30 seconds left. So I'm gonna come on down this way. Okay, time expired. So I'm gonna take it way out there. And then I'm gonna turn it. You see it? It's far, right? And then I'm gonna cut the throttle. Can I get an idea? See, if I dip my wing to the wind, it definitely slows down the velocity. So I'm gonna turn right again. Maybe lose a little bit more. Lose a little bit more elevation. Turn towards the wind, cut the throttle, and kind of like feather the throttle a little bit. I'm gonna tip the wing down towards the wind and kind of lose a little bit of this velocity. There you go. There you go. Stupid goalpost right there. There you go. Hey! That's how I want to land.